Hey folks, it's Kylie at Games Unlimited, and I'd like to welcome you to something new we're doing that I like to call Kylie's Picks of the Week. This will be every Friday. I'm going to show you 3 games. Some of them might be new, some of them might be older ones you've missed, but just games that I have really enjoyed or really looking forward to that we have here at Games Unlimited. So let's get started. This week, I want to show you Cubitos. This came out last week. This was highly anticipated, a new game from John D. Clare, the designer of Mystic Vale. And this is basically Quacks of Quedlinburg, the dice game. If you like Quacks of Quedlinburg, that dice or bag building, press your luck style game, you get to do that here, but with dice. And for good measure, there's a race game thrown in. So you're actually going to be rolling your dice. The interesting thing is that the dice are mostly blank. They might have 1, 2, a few expensive dice have 3 sides on them, but most of them are blank, and that's where the press your luck aspect comes in. Because you roll your dice, anything that has a face value on it, you have to keep, and you decide if you want to roll the rest of your dice. Because if you ever roll your dice and get all blanks, that's a bust. Now there's some benefits to busting, but by and large, you want to get a lot of stuff because that's going to let you buy new dice and advance on the racetrack. There are 8 different types of dice in the game, but each of those types of dice has 7 different versions. So there's a lot of ways to mix and match and come up with different scenarios. Plus there's 4 different racetracks. And the race game itself is not just a straight race. I mean, you do want to get to the finish line, but there are reasons that you might kind of go off the beaten path, sometimes go backwards, because there are a lot of power-ups on the board. So you really have to decide how much do you want to build up a nice dice pool, go get some of those power-ups, and when do you want to push towards that finish line. Fantastic game. I've played it more than half a dozen times already. Highly recommend Cubitos. A new one that we just got in this week is Oriflamme. Now this is a card game that's sort of got a bluffing mechanism, might feel a little bit like Coup, there's some in-your-faceness, but it's also got a programmed action element. So you're actually going to play cards to the center table. Each round, each person plays 1 card, and you have to play it to the left or the right. And at the end, when everyone's played a card, you're going to go down the line in order looking at each card, and the owner of that card has to decide whether they want to flip it face up, because when you play a card it's face down, and use its power, or leave it face down, in which case you'll put an influence on it. That's how you win the game, is collecting influence. So once you do reveal a card, you'll get all the influence off of it and do its special ability, which might involve assassinating another card in the line, it might give you extra influence, it might let you mess with the order of things. So there's a lot of cool, interesting, what did that person play? What are they going to do? And when you flip a card face up, most of them still stay there. So they're going to do their special ability every single round. So if I put an assassination card out there, unless someone gets rid of it, every round I'm going to get to assassinate something. So really cool game. Plus, we got the expansion in. This is a standalone. So the expansion has some more complex cards. You can mix it with the original or play it by itself. We have both of these games set up on our demo table. We'll have them set up there for a couple of weeks so you can come on by, play a game with us, check it out. Oriflamme. And the last one for this week, one I'm super excited about, is Magical Kitties Save the World. Now this is a family-friendly role-playing game, a good introduction to role-playing game, or if you want to play something, you can play it with just adults if you love kittens, but it's really good to play with the family, with kids. So you are a magical kitty. Each player is a magical kitty, and magical kitties have to follow a code. The most important thing is you cannot let other humans know that you are magical. So you'll have powers ranging from the ability to fly, to walk through walls, to hypnotize other animals. And you're going to get into adventures mostly revolved around trying to help your human. Your human, of course, thinks they adopted you, but you picked your human all along. And you actually, in addition to rolling up your character, you sort of create a character for your human with the different types of problems that your human has. Your human might be an elderly person who's lonely because their grandkids never visit, or a college student who's having financial trouble, or an elementary school kid who's being bullied. Whatever it is, you are, unbeknownst to them, going to be roving the town, solving some of the problems, plus dealing with a lot of the other interesting magical problems that occur. Everything you need to play is in the box, dice, tokens. There is an add-on pack of cards. These cards show you, it's got like little descriptions and pictures of the different powers and enemies. Certainly not necessary, but I highly recommend the card pack if you're going to be playing with younger children. So that's Magical Kitties Save the World. So, Come check out some of these games. They're all great. I've played them. I love them. I'm Kylie at Games Unlimited, and I hope that this week you unbox some fun.